What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Super Beast GN, and today we're playing kind of an interesting, weird deck. And you know me, I'm all about that jank. If you know how like Megan Trainor's all about that base, I'm all about that jank. So we're playing a Cat-Gator deck, and I saw this card. I'm like, this is basically like what was that one? There was a card that like it was a sorcery card that would do the same thing, but it's when it enters, it deals damage equal to the number of swamps you control to any target. So I thought, and it's got lifelink, so we gain that life too, which is actually really nice. That's something the other card didn't do. Forgot what the card was, but I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. But it's 7 mana, so ideally we'll have 7 swamps on the battlefield when we play this. That's 7 damage, we gain 7 life. Pretty good stuff. 3 of those, we win the game, right? We can also early zombify it, or we can late zombify it and zombify it like late in the game, so when we have like 13 lands. And we also have the Canyon Crawlers, another new one, another new thing here. Because black doesn't have ramp, you know, and we really want all that ramp, because we do have Virtue of Persistence in the deck, we can swamp cycle with the Canyon Crawler. And yes, the swamp cycling does work on dual lands that have the swamp type, so if you're interested in doing something like that, it does work for that. This creature creates a food token when it enters. I can swamp cycle for 2. We can put it in the graveyard doing that, and then zombify it if we need to. It's a 6-drop, but I am confident that we have enough removal in the deck to get to the point where we have the 6 or 7 mana that we need to play what we need to play. We also have Aang's Journey. And this is another thing that allows us, it's the non-green card. I used to love Lessons back in Strixhaven because they were a way to like put that mono-green ramp into your deck without having a mono-green deck. You know, they were colorless. And there was another card that did something similar to this. This one gets you a shrine as well, but we're not going to focus on that because we don't have shrines in the deck. This is basically just to get more lands to our hand, just to find those lands. Because sometimes we'll start with 3 lands and we won't find a land for a little while, so want to get those lands. Everything else in the deck is to slow down our opponent. So we are bitter triumphing for the planeswalkers, the creatures, you know, instant speed. We have the Deep-Cavern Bats, take stuff out of our opponent's hands, slow them down a little bit, you know, slow them down on their strategy just a tad bit. We have Feed the Swarm, which will kill a creature or an enchantment. We will lose life equal to that permanent's mana value. But we don't care because we're gaining a freak ton of life in this deck. Like I'm telling you, we can gain life like no other in this deck. Well, except for like a mono white deck. But hey, we're up there in this deck. Heartless Act, which is not a new card, but re-released in the new set. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Remove up to 3 counters from a target creature. Could work pretty well. Not really good against the slashers, but hey, it's decent. It's a decent enough instant removal card. We have a Momentum Breaker for life gain if we need to. Also, we can get rid of stuff that are indestructible, like gods and whatnot. Nowhere to Run for those protection decks. Strategic Betrayal for the graveyard decks. And also gets rid of gods and indestructible things. We talked about Aang's Journey. We have the Zombifies to get back our Canyon Crawler or our Gator. Deadly Cover-Ups because we never leave home without it. And 3 Virtue of Persistences. Because we need more life gain, we need more removal, and if we can keep getting the Cat-Gators back every turn, we're just gonna win. So this is kind of a budget. We have 7 rares and mythics in the deck, so 4 rares, 3 mythics, probably stuff you already have. So if you want to build the deck, pretty easy to do so. Everything else are commons and uncommons, I do believe. Yeah, everything's an uncommon. Everything that's really good is an uncommon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there are no other rares in the deck. That's it. So, and the swamp or the land base is very basic. It's just all swamps. If you wanted to, you could put demolition fields in here. You could put other things in here. I wanted to make sure that every land I had was a swamp for the Gator. Plus, I was trying to go semi-budget because we were building around the Cat-Gator, which is an uncommon. And when I try to build around an uncommon card, I want to make the deck as budget as possible because if the deck is able to be budget, I want it to be budget because cards are expensive and you really want to be careful what you spend your wild cards on, which is why I was kind of confident to put like Deadly Cover-Up and Virtue of Persistence in here because there's stuff that like they're cards that you don't mind spending a wild card on if you don't have it, because they're worthwhile in a lot of different decks. But also you might already have them. So that's if you're thinking, oh, 7's not budget, it's kind of budget if you think about it, with all the big old mythic rares running around. Like I would say this is as budget as you can get for a deck like this. Now, is this deck perfect? Absolutely not. Consider all my decks that you see when you watch my channel. Don't consider my decks as like the be all end all to deck building. I am not an expert deck builder. I build jank. I am bad at the game. I love playing the game, and sometimes I make good moves by accident. But if you look at my decks as a solid base for something that could be, maybe you want to build. Maybe you're thinking, maybe you didn't know about Cat-Gator. Maybe you're like, oh, I like that idea about reanimating the Cat-Gator a bunch. I like that idea. I don't like how budget it is, because it's kind of underpowered, if you will. So, and I will admit that it is kind of underpowered, but it can win games with the Cat-Gator. So you might want to like upgrade with other things. And I'm surprised Zombify is actually an uncommon. It's old. It's an old card though. But yeah, if you can get that Virtue of Persistence on the field, and you start like, if you're in a good spot and you can start reanimating the Cat-Gator, even the Canyon Crawler is really good too. You gain the food token, gain the extra life. You have a nice beater on the field. It's got Death Touch, so nothing really gets by it unless it has First Strike. It's just a lot of. We don't have that many creatures in the deck, but the creatures we do have are worthwhile. We're like, and then of course, if your opponent just deadly covers up your Cat-Gator, you're just done. Like that's fine, and that's the way some decks are. It's the same way with an actual Reanimator deck. If you're playing like the best Reanimator deck in Standard, if somebody just like, oh, rest in peace, you're just done. Like there's just nothing you can do after that. So it's like, every deck has its weakness. But like I said, think of this deck as a good base to start something bigger. Maybe it'll spark some ideas. And if you have any new ideas, like better ideas than this, cards to add to make it not so budget, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it, because I love the idea of the Cat-Gator. It's not a very powerful card, but it can be. It really can be. I was thinking about maybe doing like a black-green ramp style deck with like the dual lands that are swamps as well. That could be fun. We can just get a bunch of lands, get the cliff top lookouts, get more lands to the field, and then just like hit our opponent for 20 in one turn. I don't know. I mean, it's just there's a lot of possibilities, and I think a lot of people, they go with what like the big content creators are making, or whoever's winning tournaments, and it's like, oh, we're gonna go with that because it's tried and true. And I think not enough people think outside the bun enough. So when I see a card like this, I want to build around it, And then, like, the idea around this card is nothing new. Like I said, we've had a card like it before. I don't know if we've ever had it on a creature, but it's got lifelink, so I thought it was cool. Like, oh, it says it deals damage to any target, which means we gain that life because it has lifelink. So I was like, okay, how can we exploit that? That's nice. To have a mono black deck that actually just gains you a bunch of life. Like, usually you lose life, but you also gain life, but this is like just pure gainage. Besides the Bitter Triumph, but I mean, there are things you can use to upgrade this deck. Probably like I would say something to draw more cards. Even like I would say Phyrexian Arena would be nice. Just draw an extra card every turn. You can get even more lands that way. But there's a lot of possibilities. Let me know in the comments what you think. What you think there is that can upgrade this deck and make it better. But right now, at its base level, I was trying to make it a little bit budget Cat-Gator deck. So let's get into the games and see how the deck does. You go first. Keep. We have the Cat-Gators. Bitter Triumph is good. Get the Cat-Gator to the graveyard. Eventually, we convert you of Persistence, which is nice. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Nice. Yeah, we don't want them getting the value, if you will. Can't get that value. We love the value. Oh no, another one. All right, do they not have a land? They do have a land. All right, let's see what they do. let us see the Hinterland Sanctifier. I'm gonna just do this. Okay. I gotta be able to gain life to do a thing, so. I'm gonna swamp cycle. Dewdrop Cure. Wait. I haven't raised the path. They're gonna keep it on top even though they have nothing in the graveyard. Okay. Life Creed Duo. Take that. That's fine. We'll take it. One more and we got the Cat-Gator. Now we can kill the Amalia. Six, 7, 8, 9. What do you got? I'm gonna do this. Take action. Now we're at 15. They're gonna gain, for sure. Awesome. No attacks. We're gonna block this thing. Hopefully. Or try. We're at 14. They're at technically 11. They don't have a removal spell. We can just block it. Uh-huh. Requisition rate. Oh, that could have killed my virtue. Unless they have one. They're gonna deck themselves, man. This is kind of weird. Okay, we're gonna lose some life here. How many Raise the Pass are in here? We got 3, 2. And the Dewdrop Cures. They have all 4 Dewdrop Cures in there. Alright. So what if we just get rid of the Raise the Past? Because that's how we lose the game in 1 turn, right? Helpful Hunter. Alrighty. I guess we'll do the Canyon Crawler. Let's see. Raise the Past. Raise the Past. Yeah, I think Raise the Past is always the way. Let's see what else they got in here. More Starscape Clerics, more Vengeful Blood Witches. Okay. Oh, we're good. And then I think I'm just going to put this out because if that one card is anything, I want to get rid of it. It's not. They have all lands, so they have to draw something here. Starscape Cleric, sure. No, my graveyard. Cat-Gator. Boom. And then do this. And let's get rid of these 2. And then let's get rid of the Vengeful Blood Witch. Because that's the other thing that's going to kill us. They're down to 18 cards, by the way. And now we can just keep resurrecting the Cat-Gator. Cat-Gator. Yeah, let's wait. They might have something. No, they can't. They don't have any more Raise the Pass. What else can they do? I don't think they can win this now. We're at 25. We're like the opposite of what we were supposed to do. What they wanted us to do. Requisition Raid. Okay. Alrighty. I just want to save this for like what they... I mean, they're probably going to do another Starscape Cleric. Yep, there it is. Boom. Exile your token. Good game, my friend. Oh, there it is. There it is, yeah. Sure. We have Aang's Journey. This is nice. This is a sorcery lesson. So we have to do it during our turn. And as long as we can draw lands, we don't have to use it right away. We can actually answer our opponent's threats. They look like they're mono red. So they look like they might be mono red. Yeah, we don't have to use it. Alrighty. We gain a lot of life in this deck, so burn, not a big deal. Marauding Mako. Nowhere to run, my friend. Actually, I don't have a shrine, so let's do that. Why not? Have something with haste, they hit us, and it's not a big deal, but sad, I guess, a little bit. Just a little sad. Haste. Okay, it has haste. Alrighty. Momentum breaker, my friend. We will now have 5 swamps next turn. Very good. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. That's not worth it. Alrighty, let's keep it going. We do have a deadly cover-up, so we have ways to stop the enemy from doing their thing. We can't zombify anything, though, unfortunately, because of the Agatha's Soul Cauldron. We don't have a way to get rid of that. So we'll have to focus on playing things from our hand and not from the graveyard. Okay. So if I Heartless Act it, they can respond with the Agatha Soul Cauldron and put a counter on it, which sucks. And they messed up. There we go. Okay. We have 6 mana. Quantum Riddler. We're gonna draw a card. Okie doke. 7 mana. Alrighty. They still haven't drawn another land? How many lands do they have in the deck? Like 2? Of course, we can't capitalize on anything right now. Okay. Yes, sir. That's for 2. You got it, baby. Alrighty. They've used 3 Stormcatch Mentors. Well, I don't think they can really harmonize yet, so I'm not going to waste these deadly cover-ups. Hmm. 8's good, actually. 8 means like 2 crocodiles will kill them. Oh, they found the land. Of course they find the land when we get to do something, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. We're at 22, my friend. Down to 9, my friend. The Canyon Crawler. A fine addition to this deck. Hey, you can draw a card. Go ahead. That's fine. Does not have haste, though. I don't have any creatures in the graveyard, and neither do you. It's going away anyways. Oh. Does it have haste? Oh, and trample and haste. Okay. Yeah, you can hit me. That's fine. Taking 5. Attacking. Well, I'll be darned. Get another food token out of it. That's pretty good. I like that. All right. Uh-oh. You don't have creatures. There's no creatures in the graveyards, my friend. We got it. We're winners. Opponent goes first, though. I'm actually gonna... No, I'm gonna mulligan. Alright. We start with 3, which means we're gonna draw more. Three lands. Oh, no. Okie doke. Nowhere to run. Essence Channeler. Yeah, let's do this. Why not? We're gonna get 1 counter on it. We can kill it. Next turn. Oh, wow. Essence Channeler again. And a Leonin Vanguard. Okay, well. That's dead. Please don't draw another creature. Of course you did. Alrighty. Cool, man. Mm-hmm. Nothing you can do about this. Because we are about to die! Yay! Yeah, no, just couldn't... They just had everything. Like, they mulliganed down to, like, 2 cards, and then they had Exacxies. That's how it goes sometimes. You go first. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we're keeping 100%. We're getting a lot of lands here, you know? Yeah. Just get him. Just gonna get it. Mosswood Dread Knight, alright. Well then. I think we want more lands. Guess we can kill that. They're going to use it again. That's fine. They're forced to do it this turn or they lose it. Alright. And they play it again, right? And they have to discard. Discarding what? Let's do this for now, so they have to respond. Just to kind of block them for like 1 turn from doing the thing, but they're gonna kill it. I mean... Okay. They either get rid of the Mosswood Dread Knight forever, or... Yeah, they get rid of it forever. No attacks. Sure. Oh, I should have attacked. Amazing. Alrighty. Man, they are trying to do something here. Let's do it. Do they want to attack? They probably do. Sure, I'll take it. We're going to gain half of it back anyways if I attack them. Ooh, okay. They know we have this. We're gonna gain 3 life. That's a food. I'm gonna block this. If they hit us now, we're kind of dead. Oh my god. I want my Cat-Gator back, baby. Wait, I don't get it? Alrighty. Yeah, it's gotta be that, right? Oh, because it doesn't trigger because there's nothing in the graveyard at the time. Rise of the Dark Realms? I have another one. Of course they do. What's the point of the Storm Soul? You can get rid of something. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Alright. Okay, my turn. Wait. From your graveyard? Alright, that's fine. Attacking. Okay. Guess I will do that. My turn. Yes. Thank you. I will take that. Okay. Attacking you for a bunch. They're waiting for that other Rise of the Dark Realms, and I have a feeling they're gonna find it. Never mind. Alright, we got it. We are here. Alright, you go first. We're doing it. Oh boy. Hinterland Sanctifier. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. We're gonna discard the Cat-Gator. Kill that. And then we can Aang's Journey and Deep-Cavern Bat next turn. Like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Healer's Hawk. Rune Lurker Bat. Or we can just do one. We're gonna do this. What do you got? Essence Jam. Alright. Yes, they're gonna get the thing. Okay, what can I do? We can kill this. Take his thing back. Yep. There we go. Leon in Vanguard. Alright. Cool, man. Cat-Gator! It's a gator boy. Alright. I'm not blocking, so I'm just gonna get the life back, I think. Linden. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna get attacked here. Alright. Okay. No attacks. Another Leonin Vanguard. What does this do? Oh, you gotta do. You have to have 4 mana. Hmm. Okay. Go with the Cat-Gator. Before that gets out of reach. And we'll block. We'll attack with that. Gain some life. Block with a Deep-Cavern Bat if we need to. Healer's Hawk. Block it. Yeah, why not, right? Gain the life. Play it. No attacks. Another Healer's Hawk, huh? Okay. Now what? Cat-Gator. And a Cat-Gator. And we'll attack. Why not? Cat-Gator. He's a Cat-Gator. Gonna block with the Deep-Cavern Bat. Alright. Gotta get the flyers. Heartless Act. Destroy that. I should have attacked. It doesn't matter. They're at 81. Now if they don't attack, we're just going to be getting more and more back. Let's see. We'll get the bat. Why not? Canyon Crawler. And this way we get more life when we bring back the Cat-Gators. We are the life gain deck now. Mm-hmm. You don't need to do any of this now. At all. I guess we could do this. There we go. Can't attack because they got a 3-3 in the air. A Johnny's Pride Mate. Amazing. It's gonna get real huge. No blocks this time. I'm just gonna sacrifice the food. Another bat. And another bat. Leyline of Hope. I guess I'll take that. Ah, attack. We can always block with one Gator. I'm going to descend, I think, right? So we get the Scry 1. That's pretty good. Don't you worry. It's fine. We get the Scry 2 now. Well, we get the Scry 1 twice. If I'm being honest. Wait, we don't? Alright. There comes back. Another ley line of hope. Just keep gaining the life, I guess. It doesn't matter if they're losing. When are they going to draw another land, I wonder? It's kind of weird. This is going to be a long one, folks. Cat-Gator. Sheltered by ghosts, sure. Okay. But that doesn't do much, does it? I mean, it does something. Okay. They're losing the Ajani. I get that back. They get to scry 1. We're going Cat-Gator. Kill that. Strategic Betrayal. They're gonna give up after this because I know you think they have a thing in the deck that. Yeah, we don't get to stuff anymore, right? So. Let's go like this. Now we slowly whittle away. Raise the pass is what I'm thinking they might have had, but if they would have given up if I did that. Hinterland Sanctifier. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Why not, right? You can keep 2 back. This is a battle of the gaining of life. Vanishing light. Oh no. Okay. Well then. Pass. I'm just gonna gain more life, why not? Booyah. Oh, I should have attacked. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Feed the swarm. Feed the swarm. Get rid of that. Because we feed the swarm. Alrighty. Hopefully they don't find something else like that. They didn't. Oh, they could. Yeah, make a copy. Amazing. We'll wait. Cat-Gator. Oh my god. Alright, well. We are going to outgain the life gain deck. Hinterland Sanctifier. Sure. We don't oops. Okay. They can make another one. Doesn't really matter though, does it? Oh! We almost outgained the life gain deck.